The Washita Battlefield National Historic Site near Cheyenne is such a beautiful and peaceful place that it's hard sometimes to imagine the horrific scene that unfolded here on November 27, 1868. At dawn on that day, the 7th Cavalry, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer, attacked the village of Cheyenne Peace Chief Black Kettle. Custer claimed 100 warriors, women, and children were killed. Army reports put the number at 50. The Cheyenne say about 30. The battle scene is shown in detail at the Washita Battlefield's Visitor Center.
This was a Cheyenne peace village that was surprise attacked in the middle of winter when they were most vulnerable, and it really set the stage of the policy that the military was implementing to protect settlers, and it really goes in combination with all of the events that were happening with westward expansion and just the lives that were changed.
The exhibits at the center, prepared with assistance from the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes of Oklahoma, tell the story of what that history-making event meant to America and to the Plains Indians.
That same year, the Transcontinental Railroad links the nation from east to west.
A film in the center puts the attack in perspective with what was happening in the rest of America as pioneers pushed westward. The impact of the site is not lost on visitors.
I think the film, at the end, one of the presenters talks about hallowed ground. And this was a battlefield where people died and where cultures came in conflict. And while not in the magnitude of certainly other battlefields, but it does have the same effect and feel of Gettysburg or even of Normandy in Europe where I've been.
Custer actually gets his command across the Canadian River. He gets them all situated, and they start heading this direction.
Visitors can also walk through the battlefield itself and get more of the story and a sense of how it unfolded on the ground from a National Park Service ranger. Because the story is told from both perspectives, you are left to weigh the tragic consequences of that pivotal clash of an expanding nation and another nation caught in the path.
It's a story that everyone should know about. Oklahomans for sure, but definitely Americans should know what happened here because it did change the way of life forever on the Southern Plains.
Total war against the Cheyennes was absolutely effective. They were broken, and they were subdued, and they were forced onto their reservation.